Hi everyone, I'm Omer. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Castor, and we are the manufacturer's gateway for industrial 3D printing. Which means that Castor is a decision support system for utilizing industrial 3D printing that enables manufacturers like John Deere and Danfoss and Hyundai to decide whether to prefer additive manufacturing over traditional manufacturing methods when it can save them time and money. We do that by analyzing CAD files and 2D drawings technically and economically, and within that we have few major technologies. The first is the ability to analyze thousands of parts at once. So really the whole dashboard of a car, the whole inventory list of spare parts, the whole assembly or sub-assembly of a machine that a manufacturer wants to produce, and within seconds, sometimes minutes, we give a quick assessment whether it makes sense to use additive manufacturing from a technical and economical perspective. We either do the analysis based on the design of the parts as is, as they were designed for traditional manufacturing methods, or either we recommend or suggest to change the design to utilize more of the benefits of additive manufacturing, for example, to combine multiple parts into one, or to make parts hollowed in a way that they can be used for weight reduction. This is how it works. The algorithm analyzes a full BOM, bill of material, a database of parts that a manufacturer wants to produce. Then we distinguish between the interesting parts to the non-interesting parts. And on the interesting parts, we provide a report based on material properties, geometry limitations, the financial break-even point versus traditional manufacturing methods, and eventually a stress analysis that the user can assess the likelihood to failure of a part in the real life. Based on that, we've identified a lot of parts for our customers. For example, for Stanley Black & Decker, we've identified this metal part out of large assembly of a machine that makes helicoils in Connecticut, and this metal part was delivered in 9 days versus 9 weeks and also saved 50% of its traditional manufacturing methods. We've identified parts consolidation for HP that saves them $65,000 a year, about $400 per such a small assembly. We've also identified metal parts for Schneider Electric that make sense to use additive in stainless steels instead of the way they're being done today and save more than 300% of part cost. And we also screened as a screening tool a lot of parts at once at manufacturing sites like at Maxion Wheels to enhance internal innovation culture. Castor has few different products. One of them is a cloud-based solution called Castor Lite. The main of them is Castor Enterprise. That's an on-premise solution, software solution. And we also have white label infrastructure, which means Castor collaborate with a lot of players in our industry, the additive manufacturing industry, that they can give this tool to their potential customers to upload parts to see if it makes sense to use their own technology. An example is at Evonik website. There is a tool there called 3D Screener that we enable Evonik's customers to see if it makes sense to use Evonik materials. Or a collaboration with Ultimaker Digital Factory, where we provide parts that we think that make sense to use an Ultimaker printer and push them to a library that being kept at Cura. We also collaborate with PLM or ERP systems where we can pull the data and enable their customers an holistic overview of whether there are parts within their bill of material that make sense to use additive manufacturing. Two-way APIs, one to get information into Castor and the other to push information outside of Castor. If you want to learn more, please contact us at info@3dcastor.com. Thank you.